Good morning, everybody. It's Sally, and welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works for Monday. I am your vlogger, obviously, for today. The question is, what is something that you are doing that you never would have done or been able to do pre-weight loss surgery? Rosemary answered this very beautifully yesterday in great detail and very personally, and I thought, what can I follow with that wonderful story of Rosemary's? But I thought about it a little bit. And I wanted to say the thing that stops you is where you need to start. Um, the things that stopped me from doing all kinds of things that perhaps physically I was capable of, but emotionally or mentally I was too afraid to try. Those are the things that I think I hold the most dear. That sense of freedom. Anything that required me to feel like someone wasn't going to look at me funny or comment or think bad of me or think, what does she think she's doing that? She's too fat to try to do that. Those little voices in my head were the things that kept me a prisoner in my own life um, for a lot of years. And those things have totally broken off. So there isn't anything that I have to say I am not small enough, normal enough looking, average enough, good enough to be able to try to do X, Y, or Z. Regardless of whether I fit on a ride or didn't fit on a ride, was a, not so ugly I couldn't walk down the street or walk through a mall. I mean, we're talking about things here. So those things I feel the most free from. I don't think there's anything that I'm embarrassed to get up to walk across a room to do, or walk across a stage, or walk across a square. I mean, anything you think of, I'm not afraid anymore. Um, I may not want to do everything that I'm physically able to do. I may not want to do everything that I could do. I mean, I could jump out of a plane, but I don't want to. I could bungee jump, but I don't want to. Um, but what are the things that I can do besides those roadblocks that were here that kept me from feeling totally free to just pick and choose whatever I wanted from the sweetest fruit of life? I'll show you a couple. One is I can go into my daughter's closet and pull clothes out and put them on. That's a big one. Now I won't take you upstairs to her closet. It's overflowing this morning, but to get hand-me-downs from your daughter is a really sweet deal. Free clothes from someone who has some style and buys really nice things. So that's a big plus. Now that wasn't true until she moved home this summer, but I can see that's a big part of my future. Here's something else I couldn't do, didn't do, wouldn't have thought to do, but love to do now. Just bear with me. I will be quick. Let me see if you can see me doing them. I'm not too sure. I'm going to go back. Okay, you guys already know, I guess I have to go way back, that I love my body pump, and we do a lot of this. And I have a big weight bar, and I think you've seen this before. And I can do squats, and you go down and halfway up, and down and halfway up, and down and halfway up. And you do this for like 15 minutes. You go up, and then you do another movement. And you squeeze those glutes, and then you switch to the lunges. And you also have weights, or actually, instead of using the weights because of my age, my balance isn't so great. I use these when we do the lunges because it gives me a feeling of balance, that I can do this and this and this and this. So basically you do those for like 10 or 15 minutes, and all kinds, you switch it up, you do the different things. Stuff like this. This is, oh, and here's the thing I just added like last week. I'm really proud of myself, and it won't look like much now because quite honestly, it's, I haven't been at the gym and I don't have on my tennis shoes. Look at me. Oh, well, now watch. I won't be able to do them. Actually, I do push-ups on my knees. I won't lie. I don't do them on my feet. But I can do push-ups. Not only can I do push-ups on my knees, I actually do planks now. I never did planks before. I hope you can see me. I'm doing a plank, I think. And then we do our feet forward and our feet back. And our feet forward, our toes forward, and our toes. And I'm up on a bench when we're doing these. So see, I never did those before. I never would have dreamed to do those before. I even do crunches, but I won't bore you. A crunch is a crunch. These are all things that I grew to love and embrace. that I never would have done before. And I feel like a new person thanks to weight loss surgery. I am proof weight loss surgery works even for a woman in her late 40s, early 50s to mid 50s. It's all good. There are things I couldn't do in my 20s that I can do today. Don't limit yourself anymore. This is your gateway to a whole new world of possibilities. If you want it, go for it. You guys also be proof weight loss surgery works, okay? Tell us what it is that you're doing now that you couldn't do before weight loss surgery. We'll see you later next week. Bye, everybody.